time, graduates, you may seat.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Lana McKenzie. I would like to welcome all family, friends, faculty, and guests to the Douglas County School System Success Center Winter 2018 graduation ceremony. Thank you to everyone who has supported us to get to this point and for all the work and time you've put into helping us succeed. We could not be here today without you. Tonight's graduation is just the first big step. Graduates continue to move forward. Again, I would like to welcome and thank you all for being here this evening.
Good evening. I am Dr. Andre Touchard, Principal Administrator for the Douglas County Success Center. I would like to introduce our Success Center administrative team at this time, which consists of Ms. Caroline Witt, Ms. Tanya Johnson, leaders of the PLC and the Virtual Academy, respectively. On behalf of the administration at the Success Center, I would like to acknowledge any Douglas County dignitaries who may be in attendance at this time. I know we have Mr. North, our superintendent. We have Mr. Wiley Daly, our area executor. At this time, I would like to introduce each of our high school principals who are in attendance tonight. We have Mr. Nathan Hand from Alexander High. We have Mr. Andre Reaver from Douglas County High. We have Ms. Nicole Watson from Chapel Hill High School. We have Mr. Albert Lindsay from Lithia Springs High School. We have Ms. Nicole Watson from Chapel Hill High School. Oh, I said that already? We got Ms. Tamika Gilchrist from New Manchester High School. I'm trying to give Ms. Watson more props, huh? Will the teachers and the staff of Douglas County Success Center please stand at this time? Will the members of communities and schools please stand at this time? Last but definitely not least, we would like the parents and the guardians of the graduates to please stand at this time. And now, before we proceed, I just have a few housekeeping items to go over with you. Number one, please silence your cell phones at this time out of respect of the graduates. And then also, I heard we are going to be live streaming, so you can actually catch the ceremony on YouTube. Okay, without further ado, we will get the ceremony started. Ms. Couch.
Would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Tonight I'll be introducing Ms. Rashawn Ali. Ms. Rashawn Ali, with a passion for sports and empowering young women, Ms. Rashawn Ali continues to establish herself as a revered multimedia personality within the sports and entertainment industries. An Atlanta native and graduate of Florida A&M University, she gives her candid perspective on local Atlanta radio for 12 years, Hot 107.9, V103, 94.5. Ms. Rashawn has since emerged herself into television, formerly working as a freelance sports anchor for H&L, CNN, NBA TV sideline reporter for CBS Sports Network. The week. Network as a co-host for Falcons Rise Up, weekly as the CW Network. She currently serves as a co-host on Sisters Live Circle, airing Monday through Friday on TV1. Ms. Rashawn also hosts the Cool Sorrow podcast, a weekly show that showcases men and women in Black Greek-lettered organizations. Her passion lies deeply in the community. She is the founder for Sporty Girls Incorporated, a nonprofit organization that encourages the development of life skills in girls ages 8 through 18 through participation in golf, tennis, soccer, swimming, and lacrosse. Sporty Girls Incorporated has served over 1,000 girls in the Metro Atlanta area. Smith has published and released her first children's book, Piper Sky Pink Popsicle Shoes, and is proud of a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, being named Soror of the Region in 2018. She's married to Brian Smith. They have two beautiful daughters, Bailey and Carter. For all things Rashawn, please log on to RashawnAli.com.
Thank you so much, Aziz. Y'all give him one more round of applause. So I promise not to take too much of your time because it's all about these amazing graduates tonight. Are y'all happy? Y'all excited? Hey, yes. Are you scared? Yeah, a little bit. It's okay. Well, again, thank you so much, and I do want to acknowledge the administration here for having me, and definitely thanks to the parents, friends, or anyone who has poured into the amazing young people who have taken this step to graduate on to the next level of their lives. And I'm going to take about 12 minutes of your time because my mom always told me to keep it simple, and that is exactly what I am going to do. I am going to talk about what it means to be a champion. Today is a very exciting day for each and every one of you. It is a day to rejoice in the glory of your hard work and perseverance. It is your time, so it's all about becoming a champion. But you already are a champion. But all champions have to go through those bumps, bruises, stumbles, and falls to get back up and try it again. All of these experiences help you to develop the character we all need to win the race. And your race is your race. You need not compare it to anyone else. I know many of you can name champions from all walks of life. Oftentimes, we look at other people's lives and think they are born champions, especially when we look on Instagram and Snapchat and everybody is living their best lives. Although I truly believe that we all are born with a champion spirit, we allow the world, people, friends, and many times ourselves to get in the way of our own greatness. Has anyone ever experienced that? I sure have. Today I want you to know and believe that you truly are the champion you were born to be. Let's take a person many of us know. The late Steve Jobs, the face and name behind some of our favorite products like the iPhone, the iPad, and MacBook. With the human eye, Steve Jobs came into this world with the odds stacked against him. As an infant, he was adopted by Clara and Paul Jobs and named Stephen Paul Jobs. As a boy, Jobs and his father worked on electronics in the family garage and showed him how to take apart and reconstruct electronics, a hobby that instilled confidence, tenacity, and mechanical prowess in Steve Jobs as a young boy. After a short stint in college, he dropped out. It just wasn't for him. In 1974, he took a position as a video game designer for Atari. Now, you guys may not know what Atari is, but your mama and your daddy know what Atari is. Several months later, he left the company to find spiritual enlightenment in India. In 1976, when he was just 21 years old, he and Steve Wozniak started Apple Computer in his family's garage. They funded their company by selling the Volkswagen that Steve Jobs had, and Wozniak sold a calculator that he truly loved. He went on to grow the company to multi-billion-dollar status and the product that sent the smartphone world into a frenzy, the iPhone. He later went on to found Pixar, which he bought from a very popular man because he was let go by his own company. Yes, Apple fired Steve Jobs. Yes, they did. In 2011, Steve Jobs passed away from pancreatic cancer, but this is after he went back to Apple and grew the company to multi-billion-dollar levels. I only told you about his life in less than 2 minutes. Of course, so much took place. He remained a champion until his last breath. And in that last breath, his family noted that he said the words, "Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow," as he transitioned to the other side. I wonder in that moment if he realized that he had truly lived his life as a champion. And in the same breath, he was already mesmerized by what he was going to see or what he was seeing on the other side. Regardless, he practiced his life like a champion. He never gave up, even when he got fired from the company he founded. And the same goes true for Steph Curry. Any Golden State Warrior fans in here? Yeah, you're the lone one, but we're going to use him as an example. It's okay. Well, Steph Curry attended Davidson College in North Carolina and declared for the NBA draft in 2009. Here's what the scouts and coaches said about Stephen Curry in the draft report. Stephen's explosiveness and athleticism are below standard. He's not a great finisher around the basket. He needs to considerably improve his ball handling skills. He often struggles against physical defenders. Stephen Curry must develop as a point guard in order to make it in this league. He will have limited success at the next level. Do not rely on him to run your team. This was the scouting report for Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry will be the first to tell you the scouting world got him wrong entering the 2009 NBA draft, and for the most part, they did. Everybody had a good idea about how LeBron James was going to be and Kevin Durant could be when they were drafted, whereas Curry was labeled a tweener with questionable shot selection and a frail frame. Well, guys, he's a 5-time NBA All-Star, 2-time Most Valuable Player, and a 3-time NBA champion with the Warriors in 2015, 2017, and 2018. I'm telling you these stats because people will always tell you what you can't do. But you have to believe that you can do and you will do. I'll move on to Taraji P. Henson before Empire. As a teenager, she applied to a performing arts school and didn't get in. Instead, she attended the local high school in 1988. She spent her first year in college at North Carolina A&T, but she failed pre-calculus. Then she transferred to Howard, where she studied theater. At the same time, she was working 2 jobs, one at the Pentagon and one as a cruise ship entertainer. At Howard, she honed her skills in dancing, acting, and proudly earned herself a triple threat scholarship as well as singing. When she entered her junior year of college, she found out she was pregnant with her son. Not only was she determined to have her baby, but she refused to miss a beat when it came to her performance schedule. After she had her son, she kept her classroom attendance and performances intact with her baby in tow. In 1995, she achieved her goal of graduating from Howard University with a degree in theater. In 1996, with $700 in her bank account, she got in the car and traveled from Washington, D.C. to California, and she landed her first acting gig in 2001. In the starring role in John Singleton's Baby Boy. She would go on to star in 2004 in the movie Hustle and Flow, and of course, Brad Pitt's character in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, she played opposite him in 2018, in which she earned her first Screen Actors Guild and Academy Award nominations. In 2015, she returned to television in the show Empire. It started out good. It's all right now. But for that, she received an award. She got the Golden Globe Award for her work. I stand before you blessed, accomplished, broken, a failure, happy, sad, successful, rich, broke, maintaining, but I am absolutely complete. Steph Curry, Steve Jobs, and Taraji P. Henson have all failed. Your parents have. Your guardians have. Your cousins, your friends, and you will as well. But the key thing about failing is learning to fail forward. Fail forward. That means you always have to get up. You fall down 7, you get back up 8 times. I had an amazing, successful radio career at Hot 107.9 before I was replaced by the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. To then be let go 5 months pregnant with my second child, to go from having it all, seemingly, billboards and buses with my faces on it, to being in the unemployment line, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Being at V103 and parting ways with them after 1 year, only to rejoin radio in 2012 at 94.5, to be replaced again by the Breakfast Club in 2014. All of this was done on a public forum. You talk about being humbled. After 4 years of waiting and working and trying to make it happen, I got the opportunity to audition and shoot a pilot for my current show, Sister Circle Live, which is a nationally syndicated talk show, and we are in our 2nd season. But if it weren't for the failures and the pruning process, I could not stand before you and say that all of these things were bad for me. Actually, they made me the champion I am today. I am a champion because when I got knocked down, I decided to get back up. When I was called inadequate, I got back up. Somebody even called me dumb. I used that as motivation. At times when I didn't believe I could make it, I had to pull through because champions don't lie there. They get up and they make it happen. And you are doing just that today. So many people probably told you you wouldn't even make it to this point. But look at you now. You are sitting there about to receive your diploma. And for that, you should feel so accomplished because someone said you couldn't. But look at you now. Look at you now. I wanted to look the definition up of champion in the dictionary, and I actually went to the dictionary. I did not go to Google, okay? It is a noun, a person who has defeated all opponents in a competition or series of competitions so as to hold first place. The heavyweight boxing champion, anything that takes first place in competition. An animal that has won a certain number of points in officially recognized shows. This dog is a champion. A person who fights or defends any person or cause. A champion of the oppressed. A fighter, a warrior. What definition are you? I will leave you with a few quotes about being a champion. Number 1, from Muhammad Ali. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now, and live the rest of your life a champion. The vision of a champion is bent over, drenched in sweat at the point of exhaustion when nobody else is looking. Mia Hamm. Jack Dempsey said, a champion is someone who gets up when he can't. Floyd T. Money Mayweather said, a true champion can adapt to anything. Chris Everett said, if you're a champion, you have to have it in your heart. Anatoly Karpov said, to be a champion requires more than simply being a strong player. One has to be a strong human being as well. And this one is my favorite. Champions are willing to do what they hate in order to get what they love. Unknown. And my last quote is from Michael Jordan. I failed over and over and over again in life. That is why I succeed. I'll say that one again from Michael Jordan, probably the greatest basketball player of all time. Arguably, I failed over and over and over again in my life. That is why I succeed. So I'm going to leave you with a song that I really like. I love the lyrics, and it's by Katy Perry, and it's called War. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me to the past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake your ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, because I've had enough. I see it all. I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am the champion, and you're going to hear me roar. Louder, louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're going to hear me roar. Are you ready to roar and be a champion? I know y'all might have thought it was lame, but the lyrics are really good in that song. You have to decide if you want to be a champion. The first step is to take the first step. And your first step is today. What will your dash say about you? We have no choice when we get here. We have no choice when we leave. But what we do have complete autonomy over is how we spend our lives in the middle. What will your dash say about you? What will your dash say about you when it's all said and done? Live a legacy to leave a legacy from this day forward. It's your choice. You be the author. You be the champion. Congratulations, students.
On behalf of the Success Center, myself, Dr. Deshard, Ms. Johnson, we would like to say thank you, Rashawn, for taking the time out to come to give just a nipple of words of wisdom to our young people. And thank you, and I love you. At this time, we are going to have a musical selection from Mrs. Camille Brown.
My name is Camille Brown, and I will be performing Stevie Wonder's Love is in Need of Love today. Because just with everything going on around our world, and with me personally experiencing being bullied, I definitely believe that we need love so we can learn to accept, embrace, and support one another for who we are.
amazing. Please give it up for Camille. She's one of our Virtual Academy graduates. Excellent job, Camille. At this time, we are going to pause to do special recognitions. I would be remiss if I do not acknowledge 3 women who have been instrumental in the lives of the young people that are standing before you. I've only been on the job for a few months, but the ladies that I am going to introduce in award special recognition have been a part of these young people's journey. At this time, I would like to do a service. Service, the award says, an appreciation for your hard work and dedication to the students and staff of the Douglas County Performance Learning Center and Virtual Academy, Dr. Hope Watkins. Will you please come up? In appreciation for your hard work and dedication to the students and staff of the Douglas County Performance Learning Center, Ms. Sappho. Last but not least, in appreciation for your hard work and dedication to the students and staff of the Douglas County Performance Learning Center, Dr. Stephanie Cosper. This year, we are recognizing 1 outstanding performance learning graduate, 1 outstanding overall PLC career capstone project, 1 PLC transformational graduate, 1 outstanding Virtual Academy graduate, 1 Project Eclipse, which is our night school transformational graduate. The students recognized tonight have displayed a positive attitude towards learning while being exceptionally productive, patient, and taking pride in completing their assignments on time. These students, along with their teachers, were extremely proud when you were cleared for graduation. The first award of tonight, Outstanding Overall Career Capstone Project. The PLC believes in the importance of helping students prepare for life after graduation. College exploration is completed in the form of a career capstone project. There are 3 main components for the project: a detailed research paper, a brochure, a presentation that is judged by outside stakeholders from the community. When asked why this student should be recognized, Ms. Carney stated, "This student rocked out her presentation. Although she sometimes did little complaining, she went above and beyond to get the job done. Her mentor was very impressed with her attitude as she helped with the hearing and vision screening, scoliosis screening at the elementary schools and middle schools in Douglas County. The judges could sense her passion for her future career, and it was evident that she took time to research every aspect of her career, her future career. This year, Outstanding Career Capstone Award goes to Morlanda Alexander. Can you please come to the stage and get your award? The next award is Outstanding PLC Student. This year, Outstanding PLC Student can be described as a patient, respectful, and displays great work ethics. This student never complained and looked for the positive in every situation. This student was one of the hardest working and most responsible students we've ever had at the PLC. She embodies what our program is about. Per this student's math facilitator, the student was a great math student who worked well independently. This student definitely is confident in the way she deals with things life have thrown at her, whether it be in regards to her family, schoolwork, or any personal conflict. This year's outstanding PLC student is Emily Orr. Come forward. My last award for PLC, then we'll move to the other programs. This year, PLC transformation student never shied away from giving their honest opinion, but always did what was necessary to complete a task. Per her math teachers, this student was very appreciative about getting help, but over time, the student began seeking out assistance and started experiencing more and more success in math. Per the science teachers, this student never shied away from giving their honest opinion, but always did what was necessary to complete a task. Per the English teachers, even though they rolled their eyes, this student did whatever was asked of them academically and errand-wise. Per her social studies teacher, this student earned 4 credits and is very proud of her. This year's PLC Transformation Award goes to Miss Alea Young.
All right. This year's Outstanding Virtual Academy student has worked above and beyond the minimum requirements of the virtual program. This student has demonstrated a high level of self-motivation, determination, and pride in their own progress with integrity. I have truly enjoyed getting to know this student this semester. This student has an infectious smile and impressive work ethic. Not once did I have to send one of my famous "you're off target and need to get caught up" emails to this student. The Outstanding Virtual Academy Student Award goes to Jasmine Camille Brown.
This year's Project Eclipse Transformation Award goes to a student who made good use of their time and was driven to be successful. The program was designed for students like the recipient of this award because of the small classroom settings and the autonomy of working at their own pace. The student was very focused and determined to meet their graduating goals. The student was very conscientious of what had to be done and was not easily dissuaded. This year's Project Eclipse Transformation student is Miss Destiny Couch.
Okay, it's that time. We're going to certify the diplomas at this time. Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. Trent North, administrators from Alexander High, Chapel Hill High, Douglas County High, Lithia Springs High, and New Manchester High Schools, and the Success Center, the Advantage Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present these candidates for graduation from the Douglas County School System Success Center programs: the Performance Learning Center, the Virtual Academy, Project Eclipse, and the Advantage Academy. High school enrollment for the first semester of 2018. I certify that they have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation set forth by the State Board of Education and the Douglas County School Board of Education. Congratulations. We will now have Ms. Witt, Ms. Johnson, and Mr. Hand to start the diploma issue from Alexander. We also have Mr. North with us as well.
Alexander High School. Destiny Couch. Sarah Faust. Emily Harrison. Abigail Holland.
At this time, Ms. Watson, will you please come forward to present the diplomas for Chapel Hill High School?
Jasmine Brown. Kimberly Caseman. Emily Faber. Aziz Guerriere. Fatima Maldonado. Delilah McKenzie. Naya Nesby. Emily Orr. Alfred Reeves. Amna Sultan. Mary Williams.
At this time, we will have Mr. Weaver. He will come forward for the Douglas County High School diplomas.
Maurice Birdlong. Marissa Foster. Jose Galicia. Christian Jackson. Edward Prater Jr. Cesar Velasquez. Yasmin Ware.
At this time, we'll have Mr. Lindsay from Lithia Springs High School.
Noelia Barroso. Maria Bellotto. Parker Green. Rodolfo Valle. Rebecca Weber. Aaliyah Young. Willisha Bruton.
And now, Ms. Gilchrist, will you join us for the presentation of the diplomas for New Manchester High School?
Merlonda Alexander. Jalen Braham. Kinsley Cash. Jonah Collins. Natalie Gainza. Kanila Kelly. Brandon Crudy. Jalon Nevels. Naomi Kazi. Chevelle Rodriguez. Jacqueline Sanchez. Lanai Ware. Madison Weckel. Jaden Gilmer.
At this time, we have our tassel ceremony. Ms. Maldonado.
Fellow graduates, we have completed this journey and we are now prepared to move on to the next phase in our lives. Will you please stand and move your tassel? Will you please stand, actually? And will you move your tassel, which signifies that we have graduated, from your left to the right? I present to you the December 2018 Douglas County School System Success Center PLC Virtual Academy, Project Eclipse, and Advantage Academy graduates.
At this time, we will have closing remarks by our superintendent, Mr. Trent North.
You may be seated. I want to commend Dr. Touchard and his staff. I want to commend the high school principals. I want to commend the awesome speaker for tonight. Students, Congratulations. You are an official part of the Douglas County School System family. For the rest of your life, people will ask you, what county did you attend? What high school did you graduate from? Forever, you will be an ambassador to Lithia Springs High School. You will be an ambassador to Chapel Hill High School. You will be an ambassador to Douglas County High School. You will be an ambassador to, let me get them all right. There you go, New Man High School. And you will be an ambassador to who's left? There you go. Just so make sure you're paying attention. Alexander High School. We are proud of you. You have rightfully earned your diploma. So whether you decide to go to college or to the military or go directly to work, always remember, you are a reflection of all of those on this stage, your mother, your father, all of those who've been pouring into you your entire life. Just as you have made us proud tonight, we ask of you to continue making us proud. Once again, congratulations. You are dismissed.
Stand up, graduates. We're ready for our song.